10 detective riddles only the most attentive 1% can solve. It has been scientifically proven that you must solve 10 detective riddles every day to develop and exercise your brain. You don't believe it? Okay. Perhaps we have made this fact up. But you can't deny that entertaining your mind solving cases along with Sherlock Holmes and other famous detectives is anything but boring. So, if you are ready to check how attentive you are, this video is what you need. Watch a riddle, have 15 seconds to try to crack it, and move to the next one. Remember to give us a like for letting you feel like a real professional in solving crimes. Good luck!
Guys, I'm gonna try to read. This was just like a teaser, not a teaser. But guys, today I'm gonna be reacting to.
Pretend.
Oh, what's up, guys? Today I'm gonna be reacting to a detective and the blacksmith brothers. These are just 10 detective riddles. Only the most attentive 1% can solve, and I'm trying to solve it on a snowy winter night.
Somebody threw a snowball at his window. The hit was so strong that the glass shattered. The detective stood up and had just enough time to notice 3 kids who lived in the neighborhood running away. They were brothers with the names Sam Blacksmith, Peter Blacksmith, and Mark Blacksmith. The next day, a paper note was left on the detective's door. There it was written, "Blacksmith." He threw the snowball. The detective knew immediately which brother to question. Okay, now you have 15 seconds. Hopefully enough time to figure it out.
Guys, I'm sorry, I think I need to go back to
the next day, Sam Blacksmith, Peter Blacksmith, and Mark Blacksmith.
Sam, Peter,
a paper note was left on the detective's door. There it was written, "Blacksmith." He threw the snowball. The detective knew immediately which brother to question. Okay, now you have 15 seconds. Hopefully enough time to figure it out.
Peter. I think Peter threw it. What do you think, guys? Tell me in the comment section below for question 1. Now, which one do you pick or who threw the snowball?
The symbol, question mark, is called the question mark. So here we go. Blacksmith. He threw the snowball.
Oh, Mark.
Number 9, hotel room. A woman was staying in her hotel room when somebody knocked at the door. When she opened it, she saw an unknown man. He looked surprised and said, "I apologize. I thought it was my room." He turned away and went in the direction of the elevator. The woman, however, returned to the room and dialed security. Why was she so suspicious? Have you already figured it out? Time is ticking.
Then he went to the elevator? Maybe because he was suspicious because he went to the elevator, I guess?
The woman logically decided that if the man had thought that the room was his, he wouldn't have knocked. Such behavior is typical for those criminals who break into hotel rooms and steal whatever they can. They knock on the door to make sure there's nobody inside.
Oh.
Number 8, suicide or murder.
Suicide or murder.
A detective comes to a crime scene. A man is said to jump out of a window of an abandoned building and commit suicide. The detective goes inside the building to the first floor, to the room at the front. He lights a cigarette, goes up to the window which faces the dead man, opens it, and throws the cigarette out. Then he goes to the second floor and does the same. He continues until he has visited all the floors and repeated the action again and again. Then he returns to his team and says that it was by no means a suicide, but a murder. How did he find it out? It took the detective much longer than 15 seconds to understand the truth. What about you? Are you smarter?
I don't know. I don't get it. I guess I'm not that smart. If you get the answer for number 3, then put the answer in the comment section below, like for answer number 1, the small one, the second one.
When a person commits suicide jumping from a high floor, they don't tend to close the window behind them. But in this case, None of the windows which faced the dead man were left open. It means that there was somebody who closed them after the man died.
What?
Number 7. Iced tea. Two young ladies were having dinner together. They both ordered iced tea. One of them was very thirsty and drank very fast. She had 5 glasses during the time, the other drank only 1. Tragically, the girl who was nursing her drink and drinking slowly died. The other stayed alive, but it turned out that all the drinks they had been served contained poison. How was it possible that the girl who drank more survived? Strange case. Are you ready with the answer?
Maybe because she drank too fast, then she digested all the tea quickly, but because the other one was drinking too slow, it just got into her quickly.
In fact, the poison was contained in the ice. The ice in the tea of the girl who drank fast didn't have time to melt, but the ice cubes in the other girl's drink melted, releasing the poison into her tea.
Oh.
Number 6. Mysterious death in the car. A man was found shot to death in his car. The policemen were puzzled, as there was no gunpowder on his clothes or anywhere else in the car. This meant that the person who shot him was outside, but all the windows were closed, all the doors locked, and the only bullet hole was on the man's body. How was it possible? Perhaps some mystic powers? Here's your 15 seconds.
Maybe the window was open. No. Maybe the guy was inside and shot him. That's it then? I don't know, I guess that's it.
The answer is actually quite simple. The car where the man had been killed was a convertible. When the fatal shot sounded, the roof was down.
Oh.
Number 5.
I didn't
Flying
get one
coffee.
right.
A woman was having breakfast at a nice restaurant. At one moment, she noticed a fly in her coffee. She was indignant and made the waiter bring her another cup of the drink. After he returned with a new cup of coffee, she shouted, "What is the service in this place? You have brought me the same cup of coffee." How did she understand it? Perhaps the woman was a psychic. What do you think?
What?
Fatal shot sounded. Flying coffee.
Flying coffee.
A woman was having breakfast at a nice restaurant. At one moment, she noticed a fly in her coffee. She was indignant and made the waiter bring her another cup of the drink. After he returned with a new cup of coffee, she shouted, "What is the service in this place? You have brought me the same cup of coffee." How did she understand it? Perhaps the woman was a psychic. What do you think?
Maybe she saw the waiter bring the same cup of coffee, or maybe there was a stain on it or something.
She had already put sugar in her previous cup of coffee. When she tried the new one, it was sweet. Number 4. In court for killing the wife. A man is accused of killing his wife. His lawyer, in his final statement, declares that the wife of the man, in fact, hasn't been killed, and will enter the courtroom in a minute. Everybody in the room, including the judge and the jury, turns and looks at the door, and the lawyer with the defendant looks at them. Several minutes pass, and the lawyer says, "It proves that you are not so sure that my client has killed his wife. Otherwise, you wouldn't believe me." Almost immediately after that, the jury comes up with a guilty verdict. Why does it happen? 15 seconds to find the answer.
Because the person that comes up isn't the wife. Guess, everybody.
The man who had been accused wasn't looking at the door. He was sure his wife wouldn't enter, as he had killed her.
Guys, that's all the time I have for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and this will be the last one that's coming. This will be the last one that's
Number
coming.
3. A case of a smuggler. A man carrying 2 bags with sand
Last
crosses the Mexican border on a bicycle every day. Customs officers regularly check the bags, and all the time they contain sand. It is obvious that the man smuggles something, but the officers can't realize what it is exactly. As they don't have any proof, the man crosses the border without interruptions. What does he smuggle? Your time has started.
That's all the time we have today. Guys, hope you like this video. Smash the subscribe button. Like the video. Tell me in the comment section below more videos you would like me to watch like this. And guys, if you figure out the answer for this one, tell me in the comment section below. And you will be given a shout out in my next new video. Guys, hope you enjoyed this video. See you next time. And until then, peace, y'all.